and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Fridays. I'm Miranda,
I'm Dan.
and, well, let's go ahead and dive right in.
We're a couple minutes early. We had a minor technical malfunction with our timer, so we're a couple minutes early. So we just want to give those stragglers, those people who are exact, want it to be at 11:05, a chance to get here.
Well, one thing that's new this week is check out our new background. It's awesome. I like it.
Thank you to Bill Stelzer down in St. John, Virgin Islands, for his continual support of the show and work on our graphics. We have a new title, but I didn't get a chance to get it in because I just got the graphics this morning. Next week, you'll see that. So.
Yep.
Okay, 11:05. We can go.
All right. Hitting buttons over here. All right, let's go ahead and go to... So today, in our studio, we're using the Digital Loggers IoT Power Relay, the PTZ Optics camera, the X-Keys HD15 USB wire interface, the MS 1080p LifeCam Studio. We are using vMix desktop capture sending NDI. We have an XK68 joystick on our desk as well, using vMix Social, so please drop us some comments. Using the Behringer and, of course, with the Audio-Technica mic and the vMix mousepad standard edition, and the X-Keys XK124 T-bar with our video switcher key set. And then we are running vMix on our MSI laptop and streaming to YouTube at 1080p, 29.9 frames per second, and 6 megabytes per second.
Well done.
Thank you.
We first want to remind you that the contest is coming to a close.
Yep.
We were going to end it today, but we got the weekend. We won't be looking at it until Monday, so you have till midnight on Sunday, this coming Sunday, midnight our time,
Yep.
which is Eastern, to get your submissions in, get your layout done. And if you're still catching up, there's the URL, and you need to watch our show from last week to get our code word, and vMix Live previous show to get their code word.
Yep.
And I've been checking. Honestly, guys, there aren't very many submissions. So if you want to win an X-Keys, you have pretty good odds in this contest. Just give us good design.
Yeah, I'm excited to see all of them. So
yeah.
Please enter. It'll be fun. And you could win.
You could win.
All right. So today we are talking about mounting kits.
Yes.
Which they're very fun. They are.
In our continual efforts to improve X-Keys, one of the things we heard was mounting. How do we, some people were fine having it on the desktop, but other people wanted to put it on a wall or make it secure. So we had these polycarbonate plates made, and what they do is they come with screws, and you replace the screws in the corner of the X-Keys to mount these securely to the X-Keys, and from there we have VESA mounting options. But the other cool thing that we found, I saw this at an assistive technology show a couple of years ago, and there's this stuff that's called Modular Hose, and it's like a plastic ball and socket, flexible. You can add different lengths to it to make it as long as you need it. And then they have these parts like these sockets which will attach to our plate and then securely fit to that. They have their own plates. They have some nice little discs like this and some flat plates and a number of other accessories that you can use to construct whatever mount you need. And like I say, length you need, angle, whatever, just by moving the gooseneck. And so we offer pieces and parts of that on our website. You can buy directly from Modular Hose. We just kind of offer them as a convenience here, along with our brackets. And they have all kinds of options. And I want to show you those a little bit later. First, I want to talk about another option that we came up with, which is, you may have seen these things. They're like very simple monitor mounts. You screw this plate into the wall, and this again is VESA mounting or other holes that you attach to a monitor, and then you slip it in like that, and you can screw it down to secure it. It's a very simple monitor mount. Our X keys are not as heavy as a monitor, so we had some lightweight versions of these made, and we offer those as well, and they work with our mounting kits.
Yeah.
So one of the things I wanted to show you that I've been having some fun with is, we like to play with stuff here, so Legos, Tinker Toys, that kind of thing. So I'm going to change our camera shot here momentarily. This is our demo cam, and you can see I've got the modular hose mounted on here. They make a Y junction, and so the cord from my camera is actually going into the hose and coming out the bottom here, just to be fun. And again, I can move this, bend it, twist it to whatever location I want. And if all goes well, next week we will be showing you our X keys from this camera that we've mounted on the ceiling using a length of modular hose.
Right.
And the ball socket at the end to attach it to a Microsoft webcam.
Oh.
We're not quite ready for that. I have to do a little more tweaking to get the camera to work the way that we want it to work. But those are a couple of cool options, and I like that modular hose stuff. Like I say, it follows our kind of flexible Lego
Absolutely.
Tinker Toy type of thing.
Yeah.
So.
And I've even seen people on our Facebook user group take the plates and everything and create a handheld option
Right.
with it. So if you have like your XK24 and you put that on there, you can carry it around.
Or you can have a stand that the X key sits on
Right.
until you want to pick it up and handheld hold it. So yeah, those are cool options. That's our presentation on mounting, and we're done, and we'll take Q&A in the post show. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
See you next week.
And we're back.
We are back.
All right.
So
What do we
questions,
got here?
comments? Looks like a spine. Yes, John, I agree. Let's look at it again. There it is. It does. It'd make a fine model of a spine. If only mine were that flexible and reliable.
All right. We got
Clever.
very clever.
Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
All right. What's this one?
A GorillaPod. I'm not familiar with GorillaPod, Rudy. That's something. Maybe you can send us a link. Or did you make that up? I don't know.
All right.
It's probably
let's
real.
See right here. What dot cam are you?
Dot cam are you using? I picked up an inexpensive webcam off of. It's a Microsoft LifeCam Studio. It's 1080p camera. It has a mic built in that we're not using.
Yeah.
Same cameras we use on our Lego newsroom for our demo, for our trade show demos. I got them on a specialty boutique site. And you may not have heard of it. It's called Amazon. I think that's how they say it.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
A-M-A-Z-O. Amazon, yeah, is where I found them.
All right. We got a question. What size mounting plates do you have? Just XK24 size?
We have two sizes.
Let me go to.
Go back to my
Yep. Here.
Microsoft camera. This one fits our XK24s and the XK12 units. And then this one fits the 80, 60, and the XK68 units.
Right.
And they come with all the screws for you to mount them to the X keys. They don't include the modular hose parts because we don't know if you're going to use that or if you're going to use the mounting plate or a VESA mount or something.
Right.
Because you could even use those to attach it to some kind of monitor mounting arm that swings around, and yeah, we don't know. Again, but we give you the parts to attach it to the X keys.
All right, Rudy clarified. Gorilla Pod from Joby.
Joby being used a lot. Oh, okay.
Cool.
I'll have to check that out.
All right.
Anything
we got
else?
our yummy pie.
Well, our
Troll.
stalker's back. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
get your entries in, please.
Yep, by
we're looking
Sunday.
forward to seeing those. I've been sneaking peeks at the ones that have come in, and there's some pretty schmippy ones in there. So
Awesome. Well, looks like that's all. Get your entries in.
have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.
See you next time.